Hello, everyone. My name is Lee Callahan. I'm an account program manager working with the Combined Federal Campaign. Today, I'm excited to be joined by two of our wonderful participating charities who were selected to share a bit about the incredible work they do. Each charity will share their passion for their cause and their organization. I'm going to ask them a couple questions about how your CFC contributions help them make a difference in our communities. So here we go. Our first charity speaker is Catherine Monet, CEO for National Coalition for Homeless Veterans. Welcome, Catherine. It's great to have you with us today. Can you kick us off by introducing yourself and sharing a bit about your organization's mission and your passion for your cause?
Sure. So I'm Catherine Monet. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the National Coalition for Homeless Veterans. We've been around since 1990 working to end veteran homelessness. When we first started, there were about 200,000 homeless veterans on any night in America, which is bananas. That is so many people. And as we've been working with our members across the country and great federal partners like yourselves, we've been able to drop that number down to just about 32,000 in 2024, which is wonderful, but means that there's still a lot more work for us to do. So we're excited to be here. We're excited to be a part of the CFC and to, partner with you all and utilize your energy to help us propel our mission forward.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Sarah Hollis representing Gary Sinise Foundation. Welcome, Sarah. It's great to have you with us. Can you share a little bit about your organization and the work you're doing in our communities?
Be happy to. Thank you so much for having me today. My role with Gary Sinise Foundation is VP of Philanthropy. So I work with folks around the country, small and large, to raise donations to serve our mission. We work with active military, veterans, first responders, and their families. We have a plethora of programs from home building, home modifications, to Invincible Spirit festivals where Gary and the band play, to cash stipends for emergency situations, mental wellness, you name it. But behind all of it is just a simple act of gratitude, and we want to help inspire others in their communities to do the same.
Thank you so much. That sounds awesome. Our first question is for Catherine. What does hope look like for the people you serve, and how do CFC donors help make that possible?
So I will start with a little bit of a story. I think one of the most jarring things that a veteran experiencing homelessness ever said to me was that they felt invisible because people did not want to talk to them. And people are very good at looking away from poverty, right? Instead of running toward people to help them when they're in need. And so when I think about hope, I often think back to that veteran, right? And think about the fact that, one person can do a lot with just a little. And there are a lot of things that we could do to offer hope to veterans, whether, we're distributing goods to them, whether we're supporting a local shelter or housing provider to help them access housing more quickly, or, working with the federal government to enhance recovery programs or meet their needs. And so I think hope can look a lot of different ways for the veterans that we serve, but CFC donors are a really important part of that equation because oftentimes, and I'd say this is probably true of any nonprofit, when you get grants, they're for very specific things. And, there's always going to be someone who doesn't quite slot into that very specific spot or has needs above and beyond or outside of what you're looking for. And CFC donors are a really important way that we close some of those gaps and meet the needs of veterans who don't fit into the traditional slots that they're allotted. And, CFC donors help us give them hope. So we'd encourage you to help everyone, right? Not only NCHV, but other charities as well to offer hope to the people they serve.
Wow, thank you, Catherine. That is a lot of things to think about. Sarah, the next question is for you. What's something you wish more people understood about your cause, and how does your organization bring awareness to it?
I think one of the questions I get a lot is do you know Gary? And I say, of course I do. His name's on the door. This is his life's work. We have been in existence since 2011, so we're coming up on our 15th year of formally enacting programs around the country to show our gratitude. But Gary's been doing this for more than 40 years, and he's used his celebrity and his success to really shine a light on um, our ability to be able to show our gratitude and appreciation for those who defend and protect us. So yes, I know Gary. He's very involved. Every program we've uplifted is by his design, and he's very involved every day. Um, and whether he's on the news or it's the staff carrying out serving heroes where we're serving lunch to a fire station. He's behind it all.
Wow, that's so awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Catherine, this question is for you. Can you tell us about a time when your organization made a significant impact on someone's life?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. So one of the things that I haven't talked about yet is our toll-free referral line. We do have a 1-800 number. I don't know why I just looked at my phone. It's right here. I'm sorry. We have a 1-800 number where veterans or their family members who are in a housing crisis can call, and we sort of help them navigate the system of care in their community because, when you're in crisis, it's really hard to figure out where to go and who to ask for help and what you're eligible for. And we did have a veteran a couple years ago who was actually local to the DC area. And he was living in his car at the time and like had pretty severe PTSD. And was very much self-isolating, right? Like was between his car and his storage unit and showering at the gym, but like had a small business and was doing all of his meetings from the front seat of his car or the library and like doing his best to hold it together and function. And, initially when he had called us, he was just kind of trying to see what was out there. I'm sorry, my lights went out. That's awkward. Uh, but in any case, we were able to connect him with a rapid rehousing subsidy. He now has a housing voucher. And actually, we just had a fundraiser last night and he was a speaker. And can I tell you, he did such an amazing job. And I was thinking back to when we first met him on the hotline and how quiet he was and how he wasn't really like he had started seeking treatment for PTSD, but wasn't really all in on treatment. And he's just come such a long way. Like, I'm so proud of him. He was out there public speaking and sharing his story and telling everybody about what he's working on. He's now working on his claim for disability compensation, getting all of his health issues addressed, and like he's thriving. And I think it's very easy when you're working with homeless people to sort of label them as like, oh, those other people over there and they're homeless. But it's actually really a lot of us are closer to homelessness than I think we'd realize, right? I mean, so many Americans don't have more than a couple $100s saved up in case of an emergency. And so, I don't know, for me, this work has been really special because I'm realizing how easy it is to see myself in the people who we're working with. And it just was really great to see him last night being
That has,
amazing.
that has to make you feel very, very happy for him. Thank you, Catherine. Our last question is for you, Sarah. What impact can a small donation through the CFC make to your organization?
It can make a dramatic impact. It's not about the size of the gift, it's just showing up. Um, Gary says all the time, it's really, it's a cup of coffee, it's a meal, and it's not even what you've served, it's just showing up and being seen. So that picture right there of Gary serving, that's a firehouse in New York on Long Island. We do military installations throughout the country. Just taking time to say thank you, to share a cup of coffee and talk about your experience. Those little things matter and they don't cost a lot. We value every gift, $25 to $25 million. Every gift is important, and we cannot do this work alone. And we can only do as much as we've got the means to carry out. So every gift is valuable and goes a long way.
Yes, every donation makes an impact. So the charity's contact information is listed here if you would like to know more about their cause. Thank you both for the incredible work you do in our communities and especially our veterans and for taking time to share it with us today. It's truly inspiring to see the difference these organizations make and how every gift through the combined federal campaign helps make that possible. Remember, these charities are part of a group of more than 4,500 vetted and worthy organizations participating in the CFC. So on behalf of the entire CFC team, thank you again for your generosity and for showing what it means when it comes to your gift, their future, and wishing you all a wonderful campaign season. Thank you.